Hello, everyone, and welcome so much to the space today. We're going to start today's practice standing tall at the top of our mat. Use this time now to pause the video if you would like to play any music, background noise, or there will be a playlist in the link down below. It's a Spotify playlist, so you may need to open it in a different window browser or on a different device. All right. Standing at the top of our mat, bringing the hands to heart center. From this place, we allow the soles of our feet to hug the earth, paying attention to all four corners of each foot and how they firmly suction cup to the ground below us. Maybe there's a slight bend in the knee, allowing them to be soft but strong. We roll the shoulders down and back, relaxing the shoulders, letting them become nice and loose, releasing any tension built up here. Allowing the spine to stay nice and straight while bringing awareness to keeping it soft. There is an art to allowing the body to be soft and yet strong. And this is an overall reflection of appreciation for ourselves and others, a type of kindness. Relaxing the muscles in the face, relaxing the jaw, and just allowing the gaze to either be right in front of you in a nice, strong, dristy point or your focus point. Or maybe you even allow the eyes to close if you feel called to do so. Setting up for today's practice. Hands at heart center, the thumbs press firmly between the breastbone. Maybe you spread the fingers out nice and wide in your prayer position. Taking nice deep inhales through the nose and out through the nose. Making them as audible as possible. From this place, go ahead and release the hands down to the side. With a nice inhale, raise the hands up towards the heavens above. Inhaling Tadasana, eyes to the sky, hands to the sky. From here, maybe you take a little back bend. Go ahead and come back to center, hands to the sky, eyes to the sky. Interlace the hands together, the fingers, and press the palms up towards the heavens. Really stretching upward, lengthening the spine, lengthening the gaze. Maybe you stretch over to the right, ribs to the left. Nice deep inhale, exhale, come back to center. On an inhale, over towards the left, ribs to the right. Beautiful. Exhale, come back to center. Release the hands into a nice forward fold. Bringing the hands to meet the feet. Maybe you place the hands firmly on the ground, beginning to rock back and forth on the feet, to the balls of the feet, to the heels, playing with your weight distribution. Beautiful. Go ahead and place the hands firmly onto the ground. Step or hop back into a high plank. From here, make sure the shoulders are above the wrist. Come down into a chaturanga, low push-up, all the way to the ground. On an inhale, lift the torso up. Gaze goes towards the sky into a cobra. From here, go ahead and tuck the toes behind you, pressing up into a down dog. From your down dog, go ahead and begin to pedal out your feet. Maybe you come up onto the tips of your toes, dropping the heels down. Go ahead and begin to move the body as organic as possible, only doing what is called to you in your practice. Knowing that from in this space, we can always come back here into our down dog or even maybe a child's pose at any point during practice. Knowing that we never have to push ourselves in stepping too far outside of our safety zones or comfort zones. The challenge here as we move through practice will be to step outside of our comfort zone so that we're able to gain access to challenging ourselves and new developed and defined skills while staying within our safety zones. This means paying attention to your own body and what feels challenging and uncomfortable is good. What feels painful, like if there's a pinching, a burning, a true pain, that is something you want to always avoid. And there is no shame in avoiding the pain because we want nothing more but to take care of our bodies and to take care of our minds, our spirits. And it is of great value to be challenged. But hurting ourselves, even unintentionally, has no true value or gain. So remember this as we flow through practice today. Discomfort, good. Pain, avoid it. From here, go ahead and come back to center in our down dog if you've been pedaling out your feet. Lift the right leg up towards the heavens. Lift it nice and high. And then go ahead and step it through the hands, coming into a nice low lunge. Beautiful. From here, you can stay right where you are, or you can drop that back left knee, bringing the hands up towards the heavens. Beautiful. From here, come back into a low lunge, raising the left knee if it is bent. Rocking forward, stepping that left leg to meet the right into a forward fold. From here, on a nice inhale, stand all the way up, hands to the sky, eyes to the sky, Tadasana. Bring the hands to heart center. From this place, begin to allow pressure and weight to fall onto your right leg. From here, lean the body forward, arms go back, left leg begins to rise. We're coming into an airplane. Keeping the spine as straight as possible, lifting that back left leg, engaging the foot, flexing it, toes pointed towards the ground. Gaze on something still for balance. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and bring that right arm towards the ground. And then bend that left leg and reach back for your left leg with your left arm. Beautiful. Go ahead and release that foot back, coming into a crescent lunge. That means the front right leg is nice and bent, knee over ankle. And that back left leg, right leg bent, knee over ankle, left leg is back behind us, up onto the balls of our foot, heel towards the heavens, hands to the sky. From this place, go ahead and hook opposite elbow to opposite knee. hand at prayer position. So we're going to be bringing our left elbow on the outside of our right knee, twisting the body over towards the right. You can stay right where you are. You can open the hands, opening up the heart. You can even take a bind here if it's called to you within your practice. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Coming back to center into a crescent lunge. Beautiful. And from here, go ahead and float that left leg up to meet the right leg. Forward fold. Bring the hands down to the ground. From here, step or hop the foot back or the feet, coming in to a plank pose. Bringing those shoulders over the wrists. Begin to lower the body down chaturanga, low push-up all the way to the ground. Beautiful. From here, pressing up on an inhale into cobra. Exhaling, tucking the toes, coming into a down dog. Beautiful. From your down dog, inhaling, raising that left leg up towards the heavens as high as it'll go. Then stepping it through the hands into a low lunge. From here, you can stay right where you are, stretching in your low lunge. You can come down onto your forearms if it feels called to you. You can go ahead and bend that right knee down towards the ground. From here, maybe you lift the hands up towards the heavens. Placing the hands back down to the ground, begin to rock forward. Bring the right leg up to meet the left. Forward fold. From here, nice inhale, roll the spine up one vertebrae at a time into a Tandasana. Eyes to the sky, hands to the sky. Maybe you take a little back bend. Beautiful. And from here, come back to center. Bringing the hands to heart center. Begin to shift the weight into our left leg this time. We're going to be coming into an airplane pose. So shifting the weight firmly onto our left side. Fold the torso down, arms go back behind us. Begin to lift the right leg. Flexing the foot, toes towards the ground. Finding a focus point or your drishti to focus on to help you gain balance. And remember, falling out of this pose doesn't mean we're doing it wrong. It simply means that we are working on finding our balance. And honestly, some days are easier than others, depending on how you feel that day. All right, from here, go ahead and bring the left arm to the ground next to the left foot, bending that right leg and reaching back with the right arm for the right foot. Some days are easier than others. Some days I feel like I can almost balance for minutes on end in balancing poses, and then some days it feels like it's a struggle to even get into the posture itself. It's truly about mental focus. And because we are human and handling and shifting through so many emotions each and every day, with the changing seasons that flow around us and all the other people, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult than others. Go ahead and release that foot down, coming into a crescent lunge. So this time the left foot is bent in front, that knee over the ankle. Right leg back behind us, heel towards the heavens, on top of the balls of our feet, arms to the sky. Beautiful. Holding here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. But that is why we move through a yoga practice and why we take time for ourselves to move the body, because it brings us a sense of clarity, strength, mental awareness, so that when we go to face all the people out into the world and all the circumstances, situations, challenges, this is practice for how we are going to handle those specific situations. All right, and from here, go ahead and hook opposite elbow to opposite knee. So this time we're bringing the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, hands at heart center, twisting the body over towards the left. You can stay right where you are. You can open the hands up to open the heart center. You can even take a bind if it's called to you in your practice. Whatever feels the best and called to you today. Beautiful. From here, go ahead on an inhale. Exhale, release, come back to center into a crescent lunge. Beautiful. From here, allow that back foot to come up and meet the forward foot. Fold forward, nice and heavy. On an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up to Tadasana, eyes to the sky, hands to the sky. From here, coming into a chair pose, sitting down nice and low, hands to the sky, pelvis tilted in like you're sitting on a chair, engaging the core. From here, go ahead and bring that right knee up to meet the right elbow. For 1 and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, 4 and down, 5 and down, 6 and down, 7 and down, 8 and down, 9 and down, 10 and down. Inhale. Exhale, rocking up onto the tops of our feet, lifting the heels onto the tops of our toes, lifting the heels, hands swing back behind us into a chair plane. Exhale, lower those heels, hands swing out in front of us, back to chair. The other side, bringing that left knee to meet the right elbow this time. Inhale up, 1 and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, 4 and down, 5 and down, 6 and down, 7 and down, 8 and down, 9 and down, 10 and down. Inhaling, coming up onto the tips of our toes, lifting the heels, hands swing back behind us, chair plane. Exhale, lower, come back to chair. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and fold forward. Bring the hands to meet the earth below us. Step the feet back into a plank. Hold for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Begin to lower the body down nice and slow until you're on your stomach. From here, go ahead and thread the left arm underneath the right, bringing that left ear down towards the ground. Right arm is out in front of you at 12 o'clock. Beautiful. From here, you can even take that back right foot and step it over the left ankle and twist open a little bit. Even bringing that right hand up and over and around. Or you can stay right where you are. Sinking down deeply here. for just a few breaths. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and begin to untwist. Other side. Left arm goes out in front of you, 12 o'clock. Right arm underneath the left, right ear to the ground. You can go ahead and step that left leg back behind you, over the right ankle, twisting the body open. Maybe that left arm follows. Maybe not. Maybe you stay right where you are. Go ahead and begin to untwist here. Go ahead and do a complete roll. We're coming onto our back into a shavasana. From this place, begin to allow the body to relax nice and heavy. Thanking yourself for everything that you put into your practice today. Knowing that you are so divinely loved, cared about, and protected. Thanking yourself for taking the time out of your day to be here with yourself. Thank you, everyone, for joining me in the practice today. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Stay here as long as you'd like. You can come into fetal position if you would like to, if it feels called to in your practice. You can stay right where you are. Namaste, everyone. Until next time. Thank you.